Okie dokie, ho ho! Let's go!
Hey guys, it's Richard here and welcome back to another video. Today I've got a really cool video lined up for you because I've actually had one of my best Facebook Marketplace finds I've ever had. Now I know I've said that before, but this find is absolutely crazy. We were on Facebook Marketplace and found a few listings by the same person and they were just absolutely insane. I'll show you them as I go along. But as you can know, on Facebook Marketplace you have to be really lucky. Sometimes you can't even tell how long something's been on there for. And the competition is very, very fierce. So you've just kind of got to be lucky that you see something and then that no one else has messaged about it. And luckily we managed to secure this deal. Now it involves a lot of old Nintendo. So if you like old Nintendo, you'll like this video. When we actually secured the deal, we actually had to drive out to a farm along what was about an hour away. In the middle of the night, it was like pitch black, so I was quite nervous. I'm not gonna lie, but we got some great stuff for the collection, so I'll show you that now. So the first thing is a Super Nintendo. This is an original Super Nintendo. All the consoles that we bought work absolutely fine, and their controllers all fine. And I'll put the listing up here. You can see the other games with it. £10. Like £10, and it's a bit faded at the front, but it works absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it, and it did also come with more stuff. I won't show you all the wires and everything, but it does come with a controller. Again, slightly faded, but it works absolutely fine. All the buttons are responsive, and it will go well with the console. And for the games, it has some really good games. The first one's not the best, and that is Super Tennis. As you can see, it looks like someone sat on it. It's in terrible condition, to be honest with you, but it does have the manual, which is good to see. And also the cartridge is in really good condition. The next game is another Super Nintendo game, obviously sadly quite battered again, and that is Donkey Kong Country. What a game to get bundled in for this for a tenner. It's just, because Donkey Kong Country on the set, I'm so excited about this. It's just a great game. I do already have this one. Here we have the cartridge, faded on the back, but the front is absolutely fine. And the manual's a little bit creased and stuff, but it's absolutely fine. And all the pages are in there, no rips or nothing. And look at that Nintendo artwork. That is great to see. And the last game is, again, another one I've already got, but this one is in amazing condition, and my one's not in amazing condition. And that is F-Zero. I have bought my copy that you can see behind me. Where is it now? There. I bought that from CEX. It's not in the best condition and it doesn't have a manual, but it was unboxed price because it doesn't have an insert. So that is going to be a great upgrade compared to that copy. As you can see, the condition is absolutely awesome and an amazing game if you haven't played F-Zero. Absolutely great game. It's actually still like got the original Nintendo sticker on that side. But if we just have a look inside, you just see how good the condition is. And then if I get this out carefully, we have the manual starting off with in great condition. And again, the Nintendo artwork in these. I just love reading through these old manuals. And I won't get it right out, but as you can see, the cartridge is also in great condition. That SNES also came with 2 loose games. Sadly, these ones weren't boxed, but they're still absolutely awesome games. And that is Super Mario Kart and Super Mario World. 2 games I already have in my collection, but if you have a Super Nintendo and you don't have these games, you need to get these games. Super Mario Kart will always be my most favourite Mario Kart of all time. Finding a Super Nintendo on Facebook is rare enough, but finding one with all them games for just a tenner is absolutely crazy. But I have a lot more to show you. And the next thing I want to show you is a Nintendo GameCube in black with 4 white controllers. Sadly, these controllers aren't the official white ones because that would be absolutely mental if they were. But this was £30 and it's got some awesome games with it. As you can see, here is the console, and I have had to massively clean this. It's got a bit of a sticker mark here, but a bit of Goo Gone will get rid of that. But oh my god, this needed a deep, deep clean. It's absolutely filthy. It works absolutely fine, but it was absolutely filthy. It was absolutely caked in dust in here, but I have cleaned it up and it looks great. And I do have a empty black GameCube box, so this will be going straight into that box. It also came with an unofficial 128 megabyte memory card and this really cool little Neotech HDMI, like SCART to HDMI adapter, which I have tried with the GameCube and it makes it look absolutely great, so I'll be using this. And it came with a nice stack of games and there's some really good ones to add to the collection here. So the first game is quite a common game that I don't actually have in my GameCube collection. I think it's only like £2 on CEX, and that is Medal of Honor European Assault. All these GameCube games are in fantastic condition. I think one of them doesn't have their manual. We'll get to that in a minute, but I do believe this one, yeah. This one has its manual and it's in great condition. I haven't played this Medal of Honor game. My favourite has always been Medal of Honor Frontline. Talking of Medal of Honor Frontline, here it is. And this one is in great condition. My one doesn't actually have its manual, so I will be stealing the manual out of this one. I'll probably actually swap out my copy for this one because it's in much better condition. But this is an absolutely great Medal of Honor game if you haven't tried it. Next up, we have one that I do already have in the collection, and that is Call of Duty Finest Hour. I believe this is the one, yeah, this is the one that doesn't have its manual. It has a little insert, but no manual. But the disc is in great condition. I haven't played this Call of Duty. You'll have to let me know if it's any good. Next up, we have an absolutely awesome game, and the first ever Sega game to be ported to a Nintendo console, and that is Super Monkey Ball on the GameCube. I love the Super Monkey Ball games. I've got like loads of them at this point, and I do already have this one, which is a shame. I haven't got Super Monkey Ball 2 on the GameCube. But weirdly enough, this one inside doesn't have its manual. It has a manual for Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. I mean, I don't know what. I've already got Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, but a bit random. The disc is in there and it's in great condition, just the wrong manual. But if you haven't played this game, it is a must-have on your GameCube. As you're probably already sensing a theme, this is a game I already have, but it's in better condition, and that is Pikmin. I will be swapping out my copy for this one, because this is just in fantastic condition. And again, if you've got a GameCube and haven't got Pikmin, you have to buy this game. I think it's like, was it like 15 quid on CEX? It's not like the most expensive game in the world, but it's just a really fun kind of puzzle sort of game that you need to own on your GameCube. And the final game is one that I'm looking forward to add into the collection. I can't say nothing about this game because I've only ever seen it once or twice and I've never played it, and that is Serious Sam Next Encounter. Let me know if this is a particularly good game. I can't imagine it's like a hidden gem or nothing like that. It doesn't look like the most groundbreaking game, but I do really like the artwork on it, and it is great adding another complete GameCube game to that collection. And the final console I have to show you is an N64 in absolutely fantastic condition. This one's only £10, which I'll put the listing up again, obviously. £10. It's just crazy. Sadly, it doesn't have the expansion pack. I'm still looking for one of those. I actually have Donkey Kong 64 in my collection there, and I can't even play it because I haven't got an expansion pack. But this one is in the best condition of the lot. It's absolutely pristine condition. It needed a clean. It was very dusty, but now it's had a clean. It's in absolutely amazing condition. It came with one official grey N64 controller and one unofficial blue N64 controller. I don't mind using the unofficial controllers, so I'll be using this one with my N64 and keeping this one with that console in great condition. And this came with two amazing games. One of them I already own, which will be a condition upgrade, and the other one I don't own. The one I already own is, of course, Super Mario 64, but my one's in pretty good condition, but this one is just such, I'm not going to say mint, because it's not mint, but it's a 9 out of 10 condition. It literally looks like someone's just unsealed it. Of course, I will show you inside as well, if I just be ultra careful. Here we have the cartridge. It's still in its plastic, which I don't actually think, when I got that out, that cartridge has ever been used. And here we have the manual, which again, it literally looks like it's never been opened. So I cannot wait to swap out my copy for this one. This is regarded to be one of the best Mario games of all time. I'm still yet to complete this one, but having a copy in this condition is making me want to play it again right now. And the final game is a game that I've had loose for absolute years, but always wanted boxed. And that is GoldenEye 007 on the N64. And again, this copy is like better condition than that Mario 64. It's just incredible. Like, I can't understand how I keep my stuff in as best condition as I can, but this must have just sat in a box and not been touched for years. Although that $49.99 sticker might be a bit hard to get off. Leave any comments if you have suggestions to help me try and remove this sticker, because I'm not very confident about removing that. Moving on inside as I try and do it as carefully as I possibly can. I'm not going to take it right out again, but there is the cartridge. I will be keeping the cartridge in this box as I do have this game loose. And then this has lots of bits in it, so it has the N64 promotional thing, the health and safety booklet, and then there is the manual, also in fantastic condition. I'm not the biggest first-person shooter fan of all time, but I have played this game, and people absolutely love this game. A lot of people say it's one of the best games on the N64. I personally wouldn't say that because I'm not the biggest FPS fan, but I can appreciate just how good this game really is. So as you can see, an absolutely crazy Facebook Marketplace find. I just can't believe we got it, because Facebook Marketplace is so competitive. You'll always message about things like they've been on there for like 15 minutes and they'll say no, they've already gone, or I've had loads of messages and I'm putting the price up. I have done some rough calculations on eBay, but mostly using CEX. If you wanted to go into CEX and buy all of this stuff, it would cost around £450. And we only pay 30, 10 and 10, so £50 for it all, which is absolutely crazy. If you did enjoy the video, please like and please subscribe, and also consider giving it a share if you have a channel of your own. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!